from Ireland, guys, my whole entire life and upbringing, I thought about America and San Francisco and probably the whole of California as this sort of land of the great, guys, land of money and riches and fame, and you can become anything, Hollywood, and they have a lot of wealth, and it's the richest place in the world. California, the biggest economy in the entire world. I think it's bigger than all of the G7, G8 summit, countries put together, something like that, just California on its own. But starting to realize in the last few years, when you properly grow up, the USA, although it's amazing for its money and you can get a lot of wealth there, it seems like certain places such as San Francisco have turned into just absolute shitholes, guys, which is sad to see, because I do like to hear the idea of this sort of land of opportunity becoming even greater than it is, but apparently it's on a massive decline. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to react to this video today. I don't really know much about San Francisco. I just know that, isn't it that place with the nice roads? And it just seems like a very rich place, right? Compared to anywhere in Ireland or the UK or Europe, right? So let's see what it is really like.
Can't do nothing down here, but buy some fentanyl and join the rest of the party.
You vetted every dope fiend in the United States to come to San Francisco and use drugs.
You see people sitting on the streets putting needles in their arms.
Somebody blew fentanyl in my face. I almost died from that.
Yeah, I'm fentanyl.
They're robbing old people, even my mom.
If there's 1,000 calls for service and there's 10 police officers, you may wait.
I blame the legislator and the mayor.
The last time Trump was the president, at least there's some changes.
You don't have a signature to record us.
What's Rebel News? I've heard of it before, but don't really know too much about it.
Rebel News in the heart of the Democrats' most successful city, where we're starting my tour for aviacrossamerica.com. Ezra, why are we starting here?
When you say it's the most successful city for the Democrats, it's because they win here. For 60 years, the mayor of San Francisco has been a Democrat. Their presidential candidate, Kamala Harris, is San Francisco personified. This is where she started. This is where her illicit affair with Mayor Willie Brown catapulted her to high office. And if you look around the streets of this decaying city, you'll see what her policies look like if they're manifested, and what it would look like across the country. If you want to know what America would look like under Kamala Harris, come to San Francisco. So we did.
And we're
This is going to be bad.
going to stick around talking to the locals, but don't go anywhere. aviacrossamerica.com. Check out all our upcoming tour for the next month until the election. aviacrossamerica.com. And if you like what we do there, please chip in a couple dollars to help us cover the cost of hiring the RV and getting across this great country. Is this city safe?
No. This is the most horrible place you could be in San Francisco right now, because it's like gunfire, yelling and screaming every day.
Everybody come out with their machetes, with the guns, AR, everything.
And that's why you think we should come out at night?
Yeah, to expose all this.
Yeah, the walking zombies around here. That's about it.
Is it easy to police this city?
Oh, no, absolutely not. We're 600 short.
600 short. 600 police officers short. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
You say you're 600 cops short in the city.
Tenderloin. That's pretty funny. Police station. Tenderloin. Like, wow, I just loved seeing it, guys, but it looks ridiculously run down,
How does that manifest itself? Like, give me an example of a problem that causes.
There's not enough police on the street, so delayed calls for service, officer safety issues because there's not enough people to back you.
As of right now, I hang out on the street. I'm trying to get a job. I just got out of jail, actually.
And where do you sleep?
Really? I just stay up all night. As of right now, it's not like get my stuff stolen.
Yeah.
The moment you fall asleep out here, your stuff goes missing right away.
How is it living in this area?
Oh, man. It's not safe. And you can just walk around here by yourself. Maybe you can do that, but then you never know what's going to happen. These people are crazy,
Everything dead, everything closed down, can't do nothing, can't eat, can't shop. All these restaurants got rats and roaches down here. I don't eat down here.
They're robbing old people, even my mom. and my
Her mom.
sister in front of our own house.
Democrats say they banned guns, that it's safe now. Is it not safe now?
I don't know. I don't believe whatever they say.
I think it's a problem that so many people are on drugs. They on drugs.
Why are so many people on drugs here?
Fentanyl. It's killing people. And they do it like it's water. It's fentanyl. They need to get rid of that shit. They need to get rid of a lot of things.
You see people having fentanyl, bending over. It's horrible.
I was smoking a cigarette, walking down the street. Somebody blew fentanyl in my face, and I almost died from that. Just like the smelling of that shit almost killed me. Didn't bring me back to life.
What substances are you on? Are you trying to get off them?
Yeah, I'm on fentanyl. I was boxing for it. I'll try to wean myself off of it with. Yeah.
How long you been on fentanyl?
About 2.5, 3 years. You're not gonna stop until
You've been on fentanyl for 3 years. That seems insane, guys.
you're ready yourself.
A lot of people don't want help. Here's the problem, though. You can't throw them in jail. You can't be draconian or anything like that. You can try to help them, but they got to help themselves first.
If that individual, whoever it is, right there, don't raise their hand and say, hey, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and I need help, it's not going to work.
Is there anything in the law that could allow family or even a well-meaning organization to sweep these folks off and take them to get clean? Like, is there any tool to save people who don't have the inner motivation to save themselves?
Well, I think it's a generalized question, and the best thing I recommend is this. Let's take advantage of our representative democracy. Talk to the people at your local level, your city level, your state level, and finally at the federal level. Address the concerns. Look at the lessons that we've learned from the legislation we have passed and haven't passed across the decades. Look at their cumulative effect and what we have now, and let's come up with something.
What if
The police are smart. The police aren't dummies. You know what I mean? The way they speak, the way they articulate themselves, it always seems like the police in the US are quite knowledgeable for the most part. That guy's obviously like a sergeant or something, you know, higher up, right?
someone came in and took you off the street here and put you somewhere, even if you didn't want to go there until you were clean, would that work, or is that just not going to work?
It'll work.
San Francisco doesn't have a law against it. So therefore, it's a town everybody can go, hey, come here and we can do whatever we want and we're not going to get in trouble for it.
So this is a convenient place to take drugs in San Francisco?
It's just a convenient place if you're doing drugs. It's a convenient place to buy them.
I use drugs here and there, just not like, all the time. It's just like, if I'm in pain or something, or if I need to move or get around, then I use drugs.
Now you got people coming here from all kind of states, all kind of countries, and come in to use drugs and say, oh, gee, it's okay to use. We're going to put you and get you. That's not going to work.
A bunch of people...
Yeah, I get it. So people come from outside of the US, even countries, or different states, and they come and do drug activity there, right? Because they can't go to jail for it there. Wow, this is wild.
told me here that they have actually come to this city to use drugs. Is that a problem?
Absolutely.
How do you fix that?
Well, that's a good question. I believe that criminal law enforcement, remember, it does not start with the police department. We're merely an arm of the people. The people of the state of California vote laws into effect. They try to legislate actions that can be of a benefit to the good people that live here.
This police car itself tells the story. There's no way this is newer than 25 years old, this police car. The glass is starting to yellow. It looks worn out. You can, looking inside there, the seats are ripped up. Like this car looks like it's been keyed and vandalized. My point is, defund the police. That's already happened, and even the police that are here, they have no mandate, they have no instruction to clean up this town. I don't even know why they have a police force here. I literally said to Avi, is this even a real police car, or is this, sometimes people buy a used police car for some other purpose, maybe to deter crime. This is a real police car in service. It's 25 or 30 years old. And the dilapidated state of it speaks to everything that's going on. What do you think? Am I reading too much? I didn't think.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks really run down where they are. Like, ridiculously run down.
It's real.
It looks like they've defunded the police 25 years ago.
Somebody stole my money in my room, my next door neighbor. And I've been trying to file a report. For 3 weeks, they just were 3 weeks they just asked me to just come back and come back.
Would the police come if someone stole $500 from a store? Would the police respond to that in a timely way?
I don't understand. Well, if it's a 911 call for service, police are required to respond. And your question is in a timely way. Well, it depends on staffing then, doesn't it? If there's 1,000 calls for service and there's 10 police officers, you may wait.
And I just can't help but notice.
God, I think I've seen enough, guys. Another place ticked off the list that I'm never going to visit ever. Absolute shithole. And San Francisco, to me, I always thought was like this land of like rich and wealth and everything, and it just seems like really run down now. This is just horrendous.
Kamala Harris could make the rest of America like San Francisco, as good as San Francisco?
Yes. I'm very confident in that.
For me, I'll go for Trump. The last time Trump was the president, I mean, at least there's some changes.
You got people illegally here, and we got to pay for their tax. No, that's not right. Because whatever we do, you can't go in their country and do that. I'm not knocking it, but it's not fair.
We're a crisis.
Yeah, wild, guys. Wild place. Is Ireland better than that? Some parts of Dublin definitely aren't. Dublin, it seems like, is going the exact same way. Let me know your thoughts. I love you all. Stay free. Never visit San Francisco, apparently. Wild. I never thought I'd see a place so run down. I mean, the streets were so dirty, guys. It's just like, wow. It's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. I'll see you guys in the next one, bro.